One of the building block in any programming languages is conditional statements. They are really useful and they can help us to control the flow of our program, and somehow we can communicate with the Python, for example, interpreter, and tell them how to run the code and provide different paths inside our code. So I decided to explain conditional statement before other data types or complicated data types in the Python, such as a list, set, dictionaries. So let's look at some basic concept, and then we will return to those data types. Conditional statement, in fact, we use those statements to make decisions, and we will try to tell the computer what to do based on some conditions. So I think this is a norm in our life to make different decisions based on different situation and conditions. We have the same concept in the programming language. So condition statements help the program to make choices, and based on those conditions, the code can take different passes. So you can have different code and you can run one block of those code based on specific condition. So those conditions that we are trying to mention, they will return a Boolean value, and the condition should be a true or false. And based on that true or false, code will be run. A part of the code will be run, not the whole written code. And the primary statement in the Python for conditional statement is if statement. For example, if you have a temperature and temperature is equal 25, then with the if statement we can check if temperature is greater than 30, then we will print that it is a hot day. Otherwise, or else, we will print it is a pleasant day. So in fact, based on this condition, one of only one and one of these two print command will be run. So if the temperature is greater than 30, in this case, no, it is 25 is not greater than 30. So definitely the second part, which is the else part of the statement, will be run. And as an output, we will only see it's a pleasant day. So just the second print will be run by the interpreter. Sometimes we need to decide based on the multiple condition. In the first case, we had just one. In this case, we have just one condition. But if we try to check different conditions and run different code, then we have the else-if and else statement. So in fact, we can check different conditions using the else-if statement. For example, if you have a variable age equal to 18, and then we can check if the age is less than 12, so we will print you are a child. But if the age is not less than 12, but the age is between 12 and 18, then we can say you are a teenager. And if the age is not less than 18, then we can say you are an adult. So we have we can say three conditions. If the age less than 12, if the age between 12 and 18, and then if the age is greater than 18. So else-if will help us to check more conditions in the if statement. Logical operator, they are one of their main application is to use them inside the conditional statements. So in fact, these two concepts, logical operator and conditional statement, they have a mutual relationship in any programming language. For example, if you have a multiple condition, we have a variable is raining is equal true and has umbrella equal false. So for example, in a normal day, if it's rain and if you have umbrella, if you don't have umbrella, so you prefer to stay inside. So how we can check this condition? We can say if is raining and not has umbrella, then you should stay indoor. So in fact, if the weather is rainy and you don't have umbrella, so please stay indoor. Otherwise, you can go outside. So in this case, the has umbrella is false. So because of that, and the is raining is true, the output will be this statement: you should stay indoor. Is raining is true, not has umbrella. Not will reverse the value of has umbrella. So the reverse of false will be true. So this side is true, this side is true, and so and will return true if both sides have the true value. So the result of this condition will be true and it will run this statement. We have a ternary operator or shorthand if, and it is really useful, especially when you want to assign a value or when you want to run an operation based on a condition. So this statement is a short version of the if statement and make the code more compact and easy to read for small decision. And it is, as I mentioned, is really useful when you want to assign a value to the variable based on a condition. And the general template for this operator, ternary operator or shorthand if, is look like that. A value when the condition is true will be written at the beginning. So then we have if statement and there is a condition. If this condition return or evaluated as a true, this value will be returned. Otherwise, the value after the else will be returned. Let's see an example. For example, if you have an age equal 20, then we want to assign a message here. So we will say you can vote if age greater and equal than 18. So if age greater than and equal 18, we will assign you can vote to the message. Otherwise, we can say you cannot vote yet. And then we can print this message. Or another example, we have a x equal 5 and y equal 10. Then we say maximum value between these two variables. It is x if x greater than y, otherwise it should be y. So it is a very simple. The maximum will be x if x greater than value. If this condition return the false value, so in fact y will be greater than x. So then we can print this maximum value. Nested if statement, this is another concept that you need to know, and it is really important, especially I think when we try to include another if inside. So if you have one if and then if you put another if inside that if statement, so we have multiple if inside each other and we call them, and they are really good when we want to check multiple conditions in a different situation. So these allow you to make a decision based on multiple conditions, and each of them leading to run a different set of command and taking different actions. So let's see an example. Age equal 17 and has license equal false. So then we can check if age greater and equal 18 and if has license is equal true, then we can say you can drive. Otherwise, if your age is greater and equal 18 and if you don't have license, then we will say you are old enough to drive but you need a license. And if the age is not greater and equal 18, then we can say you are too young to drive. So in fact, this is a if statement inside another if statement, and we call these structure nested if statements. Or to make it a little bit better, the whole process, if the age equal 20 and has license equal true, so if age greater than equal 18 and if has license, so we can say you can drive. The else part is the same. If the age greater than equal 18 and if the person doesn't have license, we can say you are old enough to drive but you need a license. But if the age is not greater than 18, but if that person age is between 18 and 16, so using the else if, we can check this condition and we can say you can get a learner permit instead of driving license. And if the age is not greater than 16, in fact, you are too young to drive. Yeah, this is the whole concept about the conditional statement. They are really important, and I encourage you, to be honest, to learn this concept very well because we will use this one everywhere. So I provide a list of exercises, and I think I will go to we can maybe solve one of them for you and show you how to write the program. So the first exercise is age category. Write the program. Let's look at all of the exercises, then we will pick one of them. Write a program that asks the user for their age and then print a message based on their age. So if the age is less than 18, print you are a minor. If the age is between 18 and 65, inclusive. So exactly including the 18 and 65. You print you are an adult, and if age is 65 or older, print you are a senior citizen. This is the first exercise. Grading system. Create a program that prompts the user for their exam score and then print their grade according to the following scale. So 90 or above, grade will be A. 80 to 89, grade will be B. 70 to 79, grade will be C. 60 to 69, grade will be D. Below 60, grade will be F. Exercise 3, leap year checker. So write a program that asks the user for a year and determine whether it is a leap year or not. A leap year is divisible by 4, not only by 100, unless it is also divisible by 400. So in fact, you need to check is the year is divisible by 4 or not. If it is divisible by 4, so yeah, it is a leap year, and you will print leap year or not leap year accordingly. Another simple example, odd or even. So you can create a program that take an integer input from the user and print whether it is an odd or even number. And the last exercise is a ticket pricing. So a theater has different ticket price based on age. So we want to write a program to get age as an input and print the ticket price. So for children, age between 0 to 12, price is $5. Teens between 13 to 17, price $10. 80 to 64, price is 15, and for the senior citizens, price is 12. So let's write a program for the last one. I think it will be nice to see how to write a program for the last one. Great. Let's go back to the we can use the Visual Studio, but let's write the code in Jupyter Notebook. This time I want to show you a different environment. Maybe it is easy to use. So great. I will go to the same environment, and so you can, when the Jupyter Notebook is open, I just choose the different paths. At the beginning it was on the root folder, then I went to the desktop, Python course, introduction. So, and then we can create a new file from this menu. If you click on the new, and I will try to choose the Python 3 as an interpreter. Brilliant. So the environment is very easy. You can have two different cells. The first cells could be, we have a common cells and the code cell. So in fact, you can write the description for your code. At the same time, you can write the code. So let's keep it very simple. We want to write a program and ask the user to enter a age. So we need an age variable, and the age variable need to ask the user to input a number. Enter okay, and then let to ask user to enter the age. And then because the age is an integer value, we need to convert this value to the integer. Okay, so now we have the age. We need to write down an if statement. If age is less or equal 12. So based on the description, if you remember, we said, so for age between 0 to 12, the price will be $5. So we can create a message here, and we can say at the beginning, this message doesn't contain anything. So, but we will try to check the age. So if the age is less than 12 or less than equal 12, message will be 5, or yeah, the price. Instead of message, I think it will be better to write down price. Price at the beginning is equal 0, and then we can say price is equal 5. So remember, if you remember about the indentation in the Python, so this is an important part, especially for the conditional statement. Then we have else if, and we can say if the age now is less than and equal 17, then the price will be, yeah, between 13 to 17, price is $10. And then else if age is less than and equal, yeah, between 18 to 64, so price is equal 15. Else, in fact, it means the person will be a senior citizen and the price will be 12, I think. Yeah, if you check that one, yeah, it's 12. Now we have the price, we just need to print the get price, and we will say print. So what we can do, we can say, just very simply, we can say ticket price is we can use the plus, but we need to convert the price to the string, or if you try to use the comma, you can directly print the value. Brilliant. Now I need just to press the shift and enter to run the code, or you can use the run button here to see what it will happen. So as you can see, it will ask to enter an age. Let's just say the age is 25. So because age is 25, the price will be, if you look at that, 15. Why? Because age is not less than 12, age is not less than and equal 17, but age is between 18 and 64, and because of that the price will be 15. And you can also add $sign. Let me to find the $sign. Yeah, so in fact, if we try to rerun the code, and if we say, for example, this person is 16 years old, the price will be $10. Yeah, this is just simple sample. I want to show you, you can write the code for the rest of those exercises and find how they are.